Backward, turn backward, O time in thy flight. Make me a child again, just for tonight. Can you remember when you knew just a little bit less about Christmas than you do now? Do you remember when you still believed there's little left to Christmas once childhood is gone? Now that's a beautiful, fanciful story, isn't it? The one that begins at the North Pole and centers around the well-fed little gentleman with the red suit and the white whiskers. It includes elves in a special workshop, year-long preparation, listing of names, and you remember when it included the accounting of deeds, both good and bad? And it relates to chimneys, and stockings, and presents, and a sleigh drawn of all things by 8 reindeer who miraculously enough can fly. Well, it's no wonder that we're reluctant to give up such a beautiful fancy. Backward, turn backward, O time in thy flight. Make me a child again, just for tonight. Can you remember when you knew just a little bit less about Christmas than you do now? Do you remember when you still believed? If there's a feeling of disappointment in you at Christmas time, and if you suffer a longing for times as they were, it means you never really discovered Christmas at all. The commercialization of Christmas is so obvious and so extreme as to hardly be necessary to mention. They have trespassed upon this holy day, and they have trespassed upon it as did the money changers in the temple. I shudder when I see the sign that says Merry Xmas. Merry Xmas. It's symbolic, I suppose, of all that has been done in an effort to cross Christ out of Christmas. You can't find it, this magic about Christmas. You can't find it by going back. That's a mighty meager price to pay, giving up the fanciful poetry of the night before Christmas to the factual account of the actual Christmas story. And you need never fear, in this life or the next, to ever be disillusioned on what is really Christmas. And so it is sophistication that makes the bells ring discordant notes. It's humility that causes others to become as children, and therefore capable of believing, and ultimately capable of seeing.